Welcome to this first Developing Core Skills lecture, in this course, Practicing Homeopath Certificate course. The purpose of the section is to help you learn about how to develop core skills to become a successful practicing homeopath. At the end of this lecture in this section, you will learn about case taking. Let us start by talking about developing core skill of case taking. How would you go about developing the skill of case taking? Case taking is the heart of homeopathic practice. If you master case taking, you can find the correct remedy most of the time. It's not just about asking questions, it's about listening, observing, and extracting the totality of symptoms. Here's how you can develop this skill step by step. First of all, you need to understand the purpose of case taking. There are three purposes of case taking. 1. To gather the totality of symptoms, physical, mental, emotional. Next, to identify peculiar, characteristic symptoms, by asking what makes this patient different from others with the same complaint. Last, to build a remedy picture that matches the patient's individuality. Then you need to practice listening deeply. How can you do that? 3 ways. Let patients speak freely at first, don't interrupt. Pay attention to expressions, emotions, gestures, tone. Write down words exactly as spoken, especially unusual phrases. Then, learn to ask the right questions. What are the right questions? 1. Chief complaint, with question like, what troubles you most? Next, patient history, with questions like, when did it start? What was happening in your life then? Next, modalities, with question like, what makes it better or worse? Time of day, food, motion, weather. Next, general symptoms, with questions on sleep, appetite, thirst, cravings, aversions, perspiration, temperature preference. Next, mind or emotions, with questions on fears, anxieties, stress reactions, personality traits. Last, past history and family history to understand chronic tendencies. Remember, not to make it an interrogation, keep it like a conversation. In addition to that, you need to train your observation skills. 3 things to do there. First, notice patient's appearance, behavior, and body language. Next, see, is the patient restless, slow, irritable, shy? Last, please note that sometimes non-verbal cues are more important than words. Then, you also need to organize and record clearly. How can you do that? Separate symptoms into categories: generals, overall tendencies, heat or cold, food preferences. Particulars, local symptoms, headache, stomach pain. Mental or emotional, mood, fears, stresses. Highlight peculiar and striking symptoms. Always write in the patient's own words when possible. Let us also talk about practicing with real and paper cases. How can you do that? 1. Start by taking cases of friends or family with minor issues. Next, practice with case studies in Materia Medica and journals. Last, compare your case notes with Master's case notes, Kent, Hahnemann, Boger. Let us also talk about learning from mentors. How can you do that? 1. Sit in clinics of experienced practitioners. And observe how they build rapport. Keep the patient comfortable. Ask subtle questions without leading. Let us also talk about how to self-evaluate and improve. 1. After each case, reflect. Did I capture peculiar symptoms? Did I miss anything? Could I have asked differently? With time, you'll learn to pick out the essence of the case quickly. So, in short, to develop case-taking skills. Listen deeply, ask the right questions, observe carefully, record systematically, and practice continuously under guidance. So, what do we do in the next lecture? We will take a look at how to develop analysis, and prescription skills in this section of Developing Core Skills. Thank you so much for watching this lecture. I hope you have enjoyed this lecture and are learning new things. Please do download the PDF file to look at the lecture as needed and let me know of any help needed.